couple of different things. We need to have a design. I think that this is very, very important, and you need to hire a professional. You know, these HGTV kitchens that you see, these people that are designing those people are professionals. They do this for a living. So if this is what we're trying to get, if we're trying to get that dream kitchen, if we're trying to get that dream bath, you know, we need to hire professionals. If my truck, for any reason, breaks down, I'm not going to take it to my doctor to get it fixed. I'm going to take it to a mechanic because I want it fixed, I want it done right, and that's what we need to do. We need to hire professionals to do that. And what can a professional do? A professional can do many different things in your kitchen and bath design, but let's just say that we have a smaller kitchen, maybe a smaller bathroom. Those people can do some space optimization. They can take some your existing kitchen, your existing bath, and we can you know, make it bigger, make it better. You know, I was very fortunate to start my I guess designing time when I was in high school, and my architectural graphics teacher was actually a custom home builder. And he taught me from very early on that communication with your designer, with you know, the person that you're trying to achieve this vision, is very, very important. So when I go into someone's home or when I talk to a client, I'm asking them hundreds of questions. I'm asking them, you know, what do you like about your kitchen now? What do you do not like about your kitchen now? What do you like? What do you do? What is some of the things that you're into? What do you do for a living? Because all those play into a huge factor on how to design, how to get this dream kitchen, how to get this dream bath. You know, one, I guess, obscure question that I might ask that people think is, I ask people, do you play golf? Do either one of y'all play golf? And I ask that because if you've ever played golf before, you would go in, and if you're in your early stages, you might be all over the place. You'll get dirty. You'll come in sand. You'll look like you've been playing out with the guys. And so when you come home and you've been out with the guys for about 4 or 5 hours, and you come back, do you think your wife or your significant other wants you to track all that dirt, all that stuff into their house? No. So what I would do is I would provide them like maybe a mud room or an area for them to take all that to clean up, and then so they don't track the rest of that in there. Because I guarantee you, after you've been gone for 5 hours and you come back into their kitchen and track mud through that, they're not going to be happy to do even more than that. So I think it's very, very important to have a professional. Not only do I think you need to have a professional kitchen and bath designer, I think early on you need to have an interior designer working with you. And it is very, very important because, you know, they can combine your styles, they can combine your visions, and they all need to be in a part of creating that vision. You know, this I can't stress enough on this is a dream kitchen that we're trying to accomplish. This is a dream bath. This is your dream bath. This is your dream kitchen. So if you're not working indirectly with your designer, and you're not getting your vision to what you want and to what you ultimately would like to have, just a couple of examples of maybe of some, you know, some cool things that, you know, a designer can do. This is a kitchen. As you can see, it's a little bit outdated. The cabinets don't go to the ceiling. There's what's called that soffit. On the other side of this refrigerator is actually a pantry, and this pantry is not very useful. So let's go ahead and let's do something different. Let's bring those cabinets all the way to the ceiling, and instead of having cabinets or as a pantry, let's have some pantry pullouts, and you can see you know, what the difference is between those two. But not only do you see the pantry, let's see how they pull out. How many people have lost so many different things in their pantry? I mean, you can probably clean out your pantry and you might find something that's expired. Can you imagine having something expired that's perishable? I mean, it happens. And if you have this design, if you have these elements, you're never going to be able to lose anything in your pantry. These things are full extension. They adjust. And so you will never, ever have to worry about digging, bending over, doing these kinds of things. And all this is about, like I said before, saving time, saving effort, and doing these types of things that'll help you in the long run. This is another kitchen, about keeping up the thing with pantries. I'm not a huge fan of pantries. That's just me personally. Pantries that have doors, or there's its own closet. Why don't we incorporate that into an actual cabinet and like we said, make it useful, so where we can actually get to those different kinds of of the canned goods, get to those different kinds of things with either pull out or something like that. And I know what a lot of people are thinking is that if I lose my pantry, where does everything go? Well, you're telling me here you don't have enough pantry space, enough cabinetry space to obtain all those different kinds of things? I mean, you know, when we eliminate a pantry, I know those first thoughts are there, but we can make it more useful. It's optimizing what you have and doing it for yourself to make you a less, you know, a more efficient in your kitchen. So not only do, you know, a lot of people have their spices and stuff like that in their kitchens. Well, in this particular kitchen, there's spices on either side of their stove. They can pull them out, they can access them, and they have a great useful tool that, you know, before we had to eliminate, they were in that pantry. So we found another place to put them. The pantry's gone. It looks 100 times better. I mean, that and this. What would you rather have? So, now in a bath, I don't know if you could see, it's kind of faded in that corner, but there is a shower, and it's not just a shower, it's a dungeon shower. That shower, and not only do you step inside of a little room area, but you also step down into it. It had a drop, and so you feel this is such a big. It's a nice big shower, and you feel like you're not in a big shower. You feel like you're in a small shower. So let's open it up. Let's tear it down. Let's put some glass, and all of a sudden you go from having an enclosed look area to having this huge open. Great room, and it looks 100 times better. Keeping up with the same bathroom themes. I don't know about you, but I hate toilets. I hate seeing them. And yes, you cannot see the toilet. It is behind that wall there. But when you're taking a shower, guess what you're seeing? You're seeing that toilet. When you're using the toilet, what are you seeing? You're seeing the shower. And so, you know, we were fortunate to be able to engulf this existing bath into another adjacent bath and reroute a bunch of things and do different things. But, you know, could a contractor or someone done that for them? Maybe. But if you have a professional designer who knows exactly what they're doing, who knows how much space, how much room you need to achieve a traditional water closet or something like that, they can do that. They can relay your whole entire space to where you get more space, you get more. That's that space optimization is what I'm talking about. Now, this photo does not do it justice, but as you can see, those doors go into that water closet that I'm talking about. We have the tub. We have an enormous shower to the right. And not only did we do that, we also made their closet almost 35% more bigger. I mean, just by moving a couple of things, reworking it, and they can stay in the home that they put so much time, so much effort into, instead of going out and looking for a new place to live or something like that. So in doing this, you know, we talked about the I'm going to wait for them to do this real quick. So not only do we have designers for their space, laying out, you know, those kinds of things, I think the interior designer brings many different things. And one of the things are, do you know how many decisions you have to make when you're doing a kitchen or a bath? Not only do you have to figure out what kind of tile you want, you have to figure out what color you want. You have to figure out what sink, what color, your cabinets, what color is that, your decor, your faucet, what appliances, you know, all of these things play an intricate part into that overall design, that overall vision that we're trying to achieve. You know, I am very fortunate to have an interior designer on staff at where I work, and I think that her goal in life is to make my job 100 times harder. And I say that jokingly, but you know, she has a vision. She loves doing these intricate designs and implementing those into laying out a kitchen or laying out a bathroom is a challenge. But when it's all said and done, we get amazing results, which speak for themselves. For one example, real quick, like a kitchen backsplash, that's 18 inches typically. But she was out with her client, and her client found this awesome medallion. It was 24 inches by 24 inches. Where do I put that medallion in a backsplash? So what we do is we took our cabinets, we changed some elevations in those cabinets, and It made room for that, and not only did we do that, we ended up changing some elevations in other parts of the cabinets. So they have some really tall ceilings. We were able to do this, but it gives the whole entire kitchen some dimension, which is a really, really cool thing. Now, if she never would have put that medallion, maybe I wouldn't have done the dimensional thing. Maybe we wouldn't have done that. In the same exact kitchen, she wanted to put. We have this cabinet, and above we have like these little cubbies above these cabinets. And in these cubbies, she wanted to put some lights. So if I would have done the design without this great interior designer with me, I wouldn't have probably maybe I would have put the lights in. Maybe I would have. But maybe down the line, the homeowner puts those lights in, or maybe you put those lights in. That's going to cost a whole lot extra money than if we just would have done it when we were gutting out this kitchen, when we were doing it. So I think that, when you're working with these two parties, these interior designers and these space designers or architects and stuff like what have you, they can help you go and base each one of your designs based off of this vision. And I can't stress how much I'm talking about this vision and these immaculate kitchens, these immaculate baths. And when I say immaculate because they're awesome, but they don't have to be these $100,000, these however much expensive bathrooms or kitchens. They're immaculate because you think they're immaculate. They're immaculate because you put your signature on this kitchen. You helped design this kitchen. You helped put this kitchen together. So as we do designs, we have a design, we have plans, we have ideas. So we're starting through this process. Now we need to start building this beautiful kitchen. And so what do we normally have to do? We have to hire a contractor. Why do we hire a contractor? Because not a single person in here has, let's say, a month's worth of vacation that they have to take in order to manage 5 or 6 different subcontractors. Or they don't have the time that it would take, or even the knowledge that it would take to manage your own projects. And I guarantee you, if you are redoing your bathroom or your kitchen, you do not want to manage your project. It is a tedious process, and you're going to go somewhat crazy. So do we want a contractor? What does a contractor do? Can he manage your project? He definitely can. Yes, he can. Can he manage all of your subcontractors? Yes, definitely. Can he make sure your project goes smoothly? Yes, of course he can. That's what a contractor does. But what if, just what if, we had someone that can do all of that and then some? What if we could do what if we could hire some person or have someone be the contractor, be the project manager, and also do all that design stuff that we were talking about? Do all of those designs, have a key part in talking with you, have consultants talk to you and speak with you about your project. And I bring up time and your time because I think it's important. I think it is. I spend a lot of time at work, but also spend a lot of time with my family and my friends, and any extra time that I have, I don't want to spend it, doing other things that I really don't want to do. I want to have people that I know that are confident that can do these things. And so I would go with a design, build, remodeling firm. Now what is that? They have these people have professional designers on staff that are for you to utilize and for you to help you work through your whole design process from start to finish. They have consultants that can help you budget this project. I know, things cost money, and sometimes we don't want to spend as much money as we want, but we want to get what we want. And I think if you have all of these people working together in order to obtain your kitchen, your bath, how much better is that going to work? He doesn't have to go back to you. You don't have to go back to different people and say, hey, this is the budget, but then the design is this, or hey, we want to change this, but the budget's this. They're all there. And they can also manage your project. Not only do they manage your project, but they also have specialists to look at every finite detail. They have people that will monitor, when the tile comes in, when we're doing some nice crown molding. These people are there. That's what they are paid to do. That's their professional job. And I can't stress enough how, this is a whole package. You only go to one place, one person, or multiple people, but one place to get this dream kitchen, this HGTV type kitchen